The discovery of sexual secrets in our marriage and or sexual acting out, whether it's affairs, pornography addiction, etc. Most of us experience this as traumatic. A lot of women resonate with my car crash analogy. It's like you're driving down the road, minding your own business, when your husband crosses the midline, smashes into your car with a head-on collision. Your car is flipping, you are laying in a ditch, bleeding out, come to from being passed out from the pain and the shock of it all, in the hospital, like what just happened? If you were in a car crash like that and you had, let's say, broken your wrist, but there was also internal bleeding, the hospital would prioritize your internal bleeding because this is what is so serious and could actually kill you. There are so many reasons why sexual betrayal is traumatic, and there are so many reasons why you have to take this really seriously to start to establish a sense of safety in your body and externally. What can be really tricky and confusing about this is because you're not bleeding externally, people might think that you're okay or that you can just get over this or let it go. And a lot of therapists and spiritual leaders that don't understand how serious sexual addiction and infidelity is and how deeply traumatic it is to the partner will say things like, oh, it's okay, just forgive him or get over it or let it go, or maybe even blame you and think that maybe you contributed to the problem. This is false. This is not new though. People have diminished and downplayed serious problems for centuries. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 14 says, they have healed the brokenness of my people superficially, saying peace, peace, but there is no peace. This is what was happening in the day of Jeremiah, and they were minimizing and dismissing something that was really, really serious. They took this crushed state that the people were in and did superficial healings, and that is very common with these sexual integrity issues, especially in the church. You'll hear things like, just use this accountability software, or meet with some men and talk about holding each other accountable. But in reality, a sexual addiction is so serious, and you may be sitting here going, oh, I think my husband just had an affair, it's not a sexual addiction. Perhaps it's not a sexual addiction, but sexual brokenness is so deep and important that it's the one thing that Jesus straight up said was like a reason for divorce, because the breaking of that covenant bond in adultery is so serious. And if a person is doing it repeatedly over and over again and holding it as a secret, it is making them sick. It's like a cancer of their heart and their soul. Jesus wants to free us from this. He wants to heal us from this. As the betrayed partner, he wants to heal you, but it is a long, slow process because the impact this has on your body and on your brain is really serious.